I have been doing family history research for most of my life. I have organized family history conferences, and I have taught family search classes for 14 years now. I've always been intrigued with family search and family history and genealogy ever since I was a little girl. One of the tools that I use is FamilySearch.org. It's wonderful, and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has recorded and indexed and made these records available to us. And so they're getting more and more online every day. It's something that you should check. If you look and you don't find what you're looking for, check back, because the record may have been digitized. There are indexes to some records and there aren't to others. So you just need to keep looking. It's an ongoing process. Like I said, I've been doing family history for years, and 4 years ago, I decided I want to know about my third great grandfather. I know nothing about him. His children didn't even know anything about him. It was kind of a secret who he was. He would not talk about his past much. Gave a couple of little clues, but not a lot. So I took a DNA ancestry DNA test. I had my grandmother that was 95 take one, and her sister who was 94 take one. And then other family members started taking. I believe we're up to 85, 90 people now that have taken them. And it was amazing what we discovered. We discovered that we had African American blood. We had no idea, no clue whatsoever. With this discovery opened up a whole new exciting world. I contacted my cousin, Desi Campbell, in North Carolina, and the two of us began doing research together and collaborating. And in the last 4 years, we've been able to trace our line back to Africa. Not that we know the people that came from Africa, but we do know the farthest back grandmother we could find. It's on the census, it stated that her mother was born in Africa and her father was born in Africa. So this has been just amazing to find this new heritage I have. I've been to North Carolina a couple times now and met with my relatives there on the white side and the black side. And I've been able to get to know them and their stories, and to see this whole thing evolve. And it's just amazing how loving and kind everybody's been, and how helpful and excited to find out more about their future or their families, and to carry this on for future generations. We can't lose our heritage. We have to know who we are. We have to know where we came from. And so I encourage you to get excited and start researching and discover all these exciting things that I've been able to discover.
Go ahead and talk.
I can see you and twice, and me and the first screen.
That's what I want right here. I think this is what I want right here. Okay,
first
so
slide.
Oh Lord, now I gotta I gotta cut me off. There we go.
When you go bye-bye, I just start?
When I go bye-bye, yeah, I'll tell you, I'm gonna show my face on this other one.
Can we do a couple and stop, and then you look at it and see if it's working?
We would have to go out of the whole Zoom thing and download the.
Oh, okay.
It's a pain in the behind.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to mess up. Okay, let me unmute myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna come on this other one. You can talk.
I can talk now? Can you hear me? Yes. Tell me when to start, though. I don't know when to start.
Start.
Hello, my name is Dina Hill. I'm going to take you on a short tour of FamilySearch.org. The first step you will need to do is to go into FamilySearch.org and create a free account. This will allow you to get into Family Search and begin using this wonderful tool. So you will see this screen that says sign in. So down at in the middle, there's a bar that says create a free account. So you will click on that, and then you will make a username and a password. This will allow you to go into Family Search. This will be the first screen that will come up when you put in your username and password. If you will hover over the word family tree, well, click on the word family tree, as you will see it along the top bar there. There will be a drop-down menu where it says overview, tree, person, find, following my contributions. So we want to click on find. This will bring up this screen that will allow you to enter your relative's name, birth date, marriage, death, father, mother, spouse, whatever information you have on your ancestor. The more information, the better. So fill in this screen and then click on the word find at the bottom. This will bring up people whose name is similar or the same as you have typed in. So I typed in Sarah McNeil. This will bring up several Sarah McNeils. So you have to determine if one of these people look like your person. If you're lucky, you will find your ancestor on this family search tree. You have to remember that this is a one world tree. So anybody, everybody can add information on this. So you may find things that don't correspond with what you have, but if you're lucky enough, everything will be on there and you can look at the sources and the memories along the top bar to see what information has been entered on this tree. If your family member is not on here at this point, if you choose, you can add them to the tree. Next step is in doing research. This is a wonderful research tool, Family Searches. If you go back to the main page, you will see along the top, family tree, search, memories, and other things. You need to go onto search and click on that, and then a drop-down menu will come and you will see catalog. If you will click on catalog, this will open up. This will open up this new page. What you will do here is enter the United States and then the state you are searching for or in, and then the county. Make sure you do it in that order or it will not come up. So type in United States first, then the state, and then the county, and then hit search. This will bring up a new page and see all the information that is relevant to, say, I typed in Cumberland County. So this will bring up everything that is available on this website for Cumberland County. If you will go through these, you will notice about in the middle is land and property. I go to this because this is a good site if you're doing African American slave research. So go to land and property and click on that. This will bring up all the different land things that pertain to land and property. Sadly enough, the slaves were considered property. So if you will go down to deeds, and then you will see that in Cumberland County, there are deeds available from 1754 to 1947. Click on that. And one more thing, you will notice above it, it says Deeds General Index. It's kind of complicated to use the index. You think it would be helpful, but it's kind of hard. So I just go to Deeds, click on that, and then I will show you next what to do. This is what will come up next, is a whole list of the first one, grantors and grantees. Those are just land deeds, people selling land to each other. And then if you go down to where it says deeds, this is where slaves sales would be included. So you've got to remember with searching for slave ancestors, you just want to start in the late 1700s and go to a little past 1865. So you would go down and look at the deed that corresponds with those years. After you pick the year you're interested in, say 1857 to 1861, that's before the Civil War ended and emancipation, you will go to the right of that and there's a little icon of a camera. You will want to click on the camera. This will pop up the actual image that was taken of that actual deed. So this is the hard part. It's hard, but it's not. So what you do is just start with the first one and double click on it, and you will see the name of the person that was selling a slave to another person. This is what it would look like. So you will see a little square and there will be Margaret Shaw selling to Dushi Shaw. And as you will notice, somebody has written slave right there and underlined it. So it might look overwhelming at first, but if you'll just scroll through each of those pictures of deeds and look for the family name that you're looking for, say Shaw or McNeil or McLean or whatever name, and if notice the little word written slave there, you will want to stop and read those because in it, it will say the name of the slave and sometimes it will list the age and sometimes it will list the name of the mother. It will say child of, and then you will get lots of information from these. It's a very valuable tool in looking for your African American family. Another wonderful tool on FamilySearch.org is the search. Go back to the main page again and go to the search icon again. And last time you went down to catalog, but this time you'll just click on records at the top. This is the next page that will come up in search historical records. So you will put in the name, birth date, birthplace, same thing, spouse, father, mother, whatever will help you find information about your ancestor. The more the better. So try to put in as much as you can. If not, at least put in a name and a place that you're looking for and then push search. this is what will come up. I put in my grandfather, Nelson Holder Ritchie, and this is what came up. There is a death record for him, a burial record for him, a census for him. And so when it comes up, you need to determine if this is your ancestor. Again, you can click on each one to see the information. Next, if say I clicked on the first thing I saw, the Nelson Holder Ritchie death record, if you click on that and then off to the right, it will say view the record details. Click on that piece of paper or the camera. This will allow you to see the record. Off to the right is an actual image of it, if they have taken an image of it. And in the middle, it will show you the information. And if you will notice off to the right, it gives you more hints or clues of other information, similar historic records off to the right at the bottom, that you can click on all of those to see if that pertains to your family member. If you can't find what you're looking for, there are 3 Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or Mormon, as some may know it, in your area where you can go and get help, and where there are films actually there. Sometimes when you go on Family Search, if the record has not been digitized, it will say find at your local library. The 3 that I am aware of are, there is one in Winston-Salem on Westchester Road. There's one in Raleigh, and there's one, it's on Six Forks Road, and then there's one in Greensboro, and they are called Family History Centers. So those are 3 more resources. At the time, they're not open because of COVID, but they will be opening again soon. And that's a very good resource for you.